Sometimes behind the cute name, there's not such a cute looking creature, especially if you're not a fan of reptiles, and snakes in particular. So yeah, this is a
shell-toe pusic,
also known as European glass lizard. But first, welcome back to the channel all about the amazing animals. And as you probably guessed, I've got another trio of incredible creatures for you. And it's one of these cases where the first impression can be totally misleading, because it's not a snake, it's actually a legless lizard. Personally, when I see something like snake, I try to spot those little yellow ears on its head, a sign that it's just a harmless grass snake. But if I don't see them, well... So if you're braver than me, first of all, I kinda envy your courage, and second, you actually can get a closer look at some really fascinating animals. And this one is definitely worth it, because it's not every day you came across a legless lizard that can grow up to 1.5 meters long. In general, this lizard is found across the southern Europe. It feeds on insects, caterpillars, spiders, rodents, shrews, lizards, small snakes and even bird chicks. So yeah, basically if it feeds on its mouth, it's on the menu. And besides its unusual look, it got some pretty interesting behavior too. It doesn't just hibernate in the winter, it can also go dormant during the summer. As for humans, it's harmless, not aggressive, not venomous, and it only gives you a little chomp if you mess with it. Meet the American paddlefish, a freshwater fish from a sturgeon family. And yes, that thing up front, that is nose, and literally looks like a paddle. Like I mentioned, it's a freshwater fish from the sturgeon family, and it's actually the only one species in the genus. You mostly find it in Lake Erie, Mississippi River and some rivers that flows into the Gulf of Mexico. This is also a fairly ancient fish. Fossils of the other paddlefish species date back around 125 million years. They can grow up around 2 meters long, weigh about 75 kilograms and can live for over 50 years. Not bad for the paddle, huh? And of course, that nose, called a rostrum. It's shaped like a paddle, which is exactly how it got its name. But it's not just for looks, it's used for hunting, packed with a special sensor that help detect the prey. Also, paddlefish remind me of Kristen Stewart. They both kinda look like they always have their mouth open. But hey, paddlefish actually had a good excuse. It feeds on plankton and phytoplankton, constantly swimming with its mouth open to filter the food through its gills, and also snack on small crustaceans and tiny fish from time to time. This little fluffball has ears that are almost as long as its entire body. Its name is Plecotus and also known as long-earedBat. Our tiny hero belongs to the genus of the bats in the Vesper bat family. It's pretty small, only about 6 cm long, with the ears that are about half of its body length, roughly 3 cm. There are nearly 20 species of these bats worldwide. They're spread out pretty widely, so it's probably be easier to list the countries where you won't find them. Honestly, aside from these unusual ears, it doesn't really have any crazy superpowers. I mean, you think with ears like that it could hear your thoughts. But nope, just your typical bat, hanging out in the tree hollows, caves and attics. But he's an absolute pro when it comes to the hunting insects. Cause you know, catching bugs in the dark takes some serious skills and agility. And if you wondered whether these huge ears get in the way or mess with the aerodynamics, nope, it just folds them back against the body while flying. And that's all folks, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. See you in the next one.